A routine afternoon in Maricopa turns into a homicide scene in seconds. Dispatch receives a frantic call after family members hear gunshots over the phone. Before officers even arrive, the urgency is already clear. Someone inside may be hurt, and the threat may still be close.
City Maricopa Police Department?
I know this is out of work too, but I had to come through that because I'll out of state call. I've got my aunt on the line. We've got our cousin. My aunt was on the phone with him, and then there was 3 loud booms.
As officers approach the open garage, they immediately read the scene for danger. A vehicle still parked inside can mean a victim, a witness, or a suspect waiting in ambush. In moments like this, every step has to balance speed with survival. How fast would you move in?
Hi there. Is everybody okay? All right. What's going on?
I guess and shot and
Where was the shot at? Right over here?
Once the victim is found, the mission changes fast. Medical aid is no longer possible, so officers shift into containment and threat clearance. This is one of the hardest transitions in police work. Processing a death scene while still...
613, we got a subject shot in this vehicle. We need to roll from here quick. Hey man, you with me? Hey man, stay with me, buddy. Stay with me, buddy.
Now the investigation begins in real time. Detectives aren't just looking at a car. They're reading a story from broken glass, bullet paths, and positioning. The rear window impacts suggest the shooter attacked from behind, giving the victim almost no chance to react.
And they observed there was no aid that could be rendered that would successfully bring him back. This person was deceased.
Witness statements are often messy in the first few minutes after violence. Fear distorts memory, and details can conflict. But one solid lead, a white van leaving just after the shots, gives investigators something concrete to build on. Sometimes one small observation changes everything.
Yep.
I got the back.
The surveillance footage sharpens the picture. Officers now have movement, timing, direction, and a getaway vehicle. That matters because good tactics aren't based on hunches. They're based on narrowing chaos into facts. At this point, the city-wide search becomes far more focused.
Police department. Hi, how are you? We talked on the phone a minute ago. So, obviously, I shared with you the seriousness of what we're looking into, so that's why we're out here. We're trying to check off and make sure that she's not here. Or... How you doing, sir?
Great. Money is looking around me. Walk out.
Okay. Anyone else now besides you two?
Nope. Yeah. I mean, my daughter. And dog. Come on, go. I gotta work tomorrow. Nothing to do with this.
Stop.
I have nothing to do with this. Come on in. Come around.
Well, we're not going to do it on
Sure.
You said we can walk to the house if you guys want to come around.
When police trace the van back to its owner, the case takes a critical turn. Instead of a random lead, investigators now have a direct connection to someone tied to the victim's past. This is where homicide work often changes. What looked like mystery starts looking like motive.
I think it was back in October, November.
Okay.
Met on a dating site. Went on a few dates.
In October, it wasn't too long that, well, basically, was she still pregnant?
No, I think she already had the child. I think he was a few months old, maybe. I knew she had a child when we first started talking, but it surprised me that it was that young.
Mm-hmm. Did she talk to you about the relationship of the child's father or anything like that?
I know there was they had kind of a bad ending from her point of view. Rocked. And then I think they were talking about custody. I'll tell you this, one night I was at her house, I know that she did have a fire, and I think I handled it.
Okay. And that's fine. That's actually, thank you.
I don't recall the maker model. I know it was a cheaper brand of manufacturer.
The workplace footage is a major break. It doesn't just place the van in motion, it helps establish timing, opportunity, and intent. Combined with the physical evidence inside the vehicle, detectives are no longer chasing a vague silhouette. They're building a case piece by piece.
Where is Catherine? Where's Catherine? Hey, we are investigating a homicide that just happened, okay? So understand that. We're not going to take anything lightly right now. Okay. Okay. So we need... Where is she? Is she going to run out the back? Where's Catherine? Where in the house?
Johnny got one something to you. Just one to your right, one to your right. Catherine, is that you? Come on out here, nice and slow. Turn around, stop, turn around. Walk toward my boy. Put your hands behind your head. Do that.
Anybody else in the house?
By the time officers move in for the arrest, the stakes are still high. A homicide suspect on the run may be armed, desperate, or ready to flee again. Notice the commands stay direct and controlled. Clear communication is often what prevents a dangerous arrest from turning deadly.
Yes.
So, why don't you tell us what you've done, starting with where you work with?
Yeah, got the baby, work, picked up the baby.
You dropped off the baby?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you drop off the baby?
And then,
What time did you get to work?
I don't know, like 8 o'clock.
What time did you get off work?
5.
Okay. Did you have a lunch break?
No.
No lunch break?
I work through my lunches almost every day.
In the end, this case came together through rapid response, witness follow-up, surveillance footage, and patient investigative work. What began as a chaotic shooting call became a life without parole conviction. If you want more real-world breakdowns like this, drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more Bodycam analysis.
Catherine, do you need something to wake up here?
I usually go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Okay, didn't answer the question. Do you need something to wake up?
No, I need sleep.
Yeah, we all would like to have some sleep, but unfortunately there was a homicide in our town. And unfortunately we have video, what appears to be you at the scene of that homicide.
Alright, well then, I don't know what else to tell you.